Hi everyone, how are you? I think it's pretty obvious that my throat is not super fantastic tonight, so I don't know if we'll end up doing things differently or we'll make some adjustments to the stream tonight, depending on how things go. But first things first, hello everyone. Question of the day is, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? And this question is particularly relevant, something we're going to chat about later. But let's see. First in chat, hello Jay, how are you? Let's see, Kara, hello. Cece, hello. Cece says England. England is nice. That would be cool. Chelsea, hello. Ev says England or Australia. That's fair. That's fair. I know, right? He actually did suggest that, Ev. He did suggest that. And I don't know. We'll see. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to go the full 2 hours. I'm talking kind of quieter too, because if I project a bit more, it's not as awesome. Got my tea, got my water, I got my cough drops. But yeah, maybe we'll have Steve do some narration in the second half. We'll see after the kids go to bed. But let's see. So England or Australia, both very good choices. Kara says currently in New Zealand, hopefully Australia. See, that would be cool. Australia would love England. See, I'm sensing a theme. Let's see. Tower Bridge. Oh, that would be really nice. I don't know that I've ever actually been like to England itself, but I want to go. Oh, Color Time, I'm so glad. Oh yeah, the little stickers that go with it. Thank you. I'm so glad you like them. Let's see, Megan would love to live in Italy. Steve's actually been to Italy, so that would be cool. Jay says Australia, Chelsea, Japan, and several other places. It's good to have a list. The squirrels. Sorry, I'm glancing back. I have two screens up, one with the current active chat and one with the one where I scrolled up so I can see what everybody said. And I just look over and I see Shannon's the squirrel. Well, Shannon, what else am I going to ask you at 2 a.m.? Do squirrels have eyelashes? I think that's important to know. Let's see. Let's see. Beautiful, it has its moments in summer. Oh, Australia, I got you, yeah. I know it always throws me that like our summertime is your winter time and our winter time is your summertime. So you guys are probably headed into your warmer weather. Alex says Switzerland. Switzerland would be nice. Let's see, Sherry, hello. Alex, hello. Stay in the States would be in Montana or Georgia. I do like Montana. Montana is really nice. SLN, hello and welcome. Canada. I love Canada. It's beautiful. I've been to Victoria and Vancouver and they were both amazing. Harada, welcome. Let's see, it says Norway or Switzerland, both good choices. Let's see, Derwent was your first color pencil. Yeah, I was thinking a more muted color palette tonight. So yeah, Derwent color pencils. Let's see, Diane, hello. Mona, hello. Let's see. Yana, I feel like is it St. Croix? St. Croix? St. Croix? I'm just gonna keep butchering it. And anyone from there is just gonna be like, why are you the way you are? Let's see. Yep, cold time. Caught up with that part. Let's see. Question of the day. In the mountains. I love the woods. That would be nice. Crank that music up in color. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, you see these little tags over here? They're all the colors since it's a small color palette. That was gonna be the other thing. I have the names of the pencils here, so if it gets to the point where I just can't anymore, but I want to keep going, I'll just turn the music up and I'll just move the color names in it. Let's see. It seems like legit 2 a.m. question. Yeah, it totally is. Verica, hello. Let's see. Right, yeah, I'll probably have him narrate words on stream. Kim, hello. Let's see, West and East Coasts are beautiful. I agree. I lived on the West Coast quite a bit and I absolutely love it. Let's see, hi B, Renee, hello. Renee, I was kind of lurking in the first part of your stream there. Okay, I think I got everybody else. But yeah, so throat is not great. I was actually sick on last stream. I know, right, Kim? Shh. I guess I probably shouldn't have gone over and like licked your doorknob. Now that actually sounds weird. Never mind. Oh, Norway, very nice. Do with the Derwent, such a small book? Yes, I mean, they're a softer pencil. They're not a super hard leaded pencil. But yeah, the cough just started up. Actually, I think it was like Wednesday afternoon when it started up, and then yesterday, and then today, and I was like, oh, I'm working on my, I don't know, lower octave voice here. That was funny, not weird. Okay, good. Never sure how many people get my weird sense of humor. Just received your book today, SL, and I'm so glad. See, Deborah, I lived on the shores of Lake Superior near an agate beach. Oh, there was one of those in Oregon that I went to a few times. But yeah, so small victories. If you've pre-ordered yours, I know not everybody has theirs yet, but a lot of these are showing up on everyone's doorsteps. I've been working a lot in this book. Suzanne has been plowing through them, and they're amazing. So, I don't know that I'm gonna go like page after page. I think like personally, when I color on my own, I'll go page by page, but I don't necessarily know that we'll do it for stream because I have this other side that I'm working on. I'm gonna show you in a second. And I just feel like it would be a little bit boring for stream because I'm doing the same thing throughout. So some of the more tedious pages I will probably do on my own. But yeah, so small victories, here we're at. We have this one that we finished up last time. I'm starting working on this one, and I know it doesn't look like much now, but my idea is I use the metallic watercolors on the back, as you can see, and then I have some of the more rare Prismacolor metallics, and so I'm working on that. So it's gonna be kind of a monotone, like my voice at the moment, monotone kind of page. Hi, Brooke. Very under the weather, but I want to pop in and say hello. COVID is kicking me out. Oh, I don't have COVID, but Brooke, I know how you feel. This is the kids decided. Yeah, I'm so glad that we taught them to share, but you know, I could do without the flu germs. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Almost didn't get mine. Riggs oh no! He dropped the package in the yard. Watching YouTube videos and discovered African rainforest. Oh, that's so cute. Mine's supposed to arrive today before 10 p.m. I was hoping to have for stream. Oh, it'll get there. It'll get there. And then obviously I did that one as a reel. I want to do this one as a reel, but I had a packed day yesterday. I did not get anything done. And then any other time I had earlier today, I just, honestly, I slept in this morning because I feel like duty. But this one's gonna be a reel when it's all done. I have part of it filmed because I was concerned, I used the watercolor. I was concerned about it crimping the paper since I have pencil on the background, but I actually ironed it and I show how to do it on there. Okay, so we've already seen the ones that I've colored. Obviously I've got, you know, like some cupcakes going on here, but what we're gonna work on today is this. Are these in the shops yet? They should be, especially in the US, they should be. Yeah, I need to order my copy. Your order got canceled. Well, I canceled my early pre-order back in April and I reordered them and they've already been here. Like, I don't know how Amazon does their pre-orders. They're like, oh, you're in advance? Okay, well, we're gonna go to the end. It's like they put the most recent orders at the beginning of the line. Where did you order it from, Brooke, that it got canceled? Awesome, Deb. Well, I would call your shops first. That way it saves you a trip. I started on this duck because my plan was to do this one on stream, and then I realized as I was doing this one, I wanted to do this one on stream anyway, so I stopped what I was doing. Yeah, I know you're right, Shannon. Be nice to me, I'm yuck. I don't know, people are gonna come in here like after having been gone for a while, and I was just like, what on earth happened to her? She got hers on the 7th. That was so weird. Do you guys live too far apart or like separate parts of town? Honestly, I feel like when it's a day apart, part of it is like the post office. Yeah, nice. Didn't finish the statement. That's fair. I did it very late, so maybe I would. Yeah, possibly. I don't know. You gotta love the organizational system. But what I wanted to do with this page, and I swear, this is like, I usually talk at such a greater volume just because I project, like it's as if I'm talking to him, but like I'm forcing myself to not project very much. And so like part of me feels like I'm being kind of quiet. I don't know. It probably sounds fine. I'm probably too loud most of the time. Anyway, but what I wanted to do, if you pull up on Google and you just Google like duck on water, I tried to find one that had ripples. And what I started doing was I took the black and I put it on the edges because I was, obviously these don't look exactly like the ripples would on water just because they're an artistic interpretation of the ripples. God, Emily's nice. Yeah, I'm definitely, not straining it today for sure. And so I have an idea of what I want to work on for the ripples, but here is the problem for the ripples is that I need to have, if you look on any of the images on Google, like I said, if you look up duck on water, you'll see we have the reflection of the duck. So before we do the water, I think we should get the duck done. And I wanted to do kind of like a mallard with a green head. But if you'll notice, and I didn't grab my color chart because there's so few colors anyway. There are some greens in this, but I want a richer green, like a, you know, a dark kind of, well, a dark green, not quite an emerald green, because if you look at emerald green in a lot of different pencil sets, it's a little bit more vibrant. We want a nice kind of dark green to go with it. So what I started doing, and I only did one layer because I stopped and I was like, you know what? I want to do this all on stream. So what I started with so far was ink blue, okay, and smoke blue, and yellow ochre. So obviously if you have the Derwent Drawing Pencils, you know that there aren't as many. What is there, like 24 or 36? I can't count. Somebody tell me how many there are. Well, there's a pile here. That's how many there are. I don't know if you can. Yeah, they're over here. I have them out of the case because there's so few and I didn't want to deal with a pencil case. Let's make sure we're in focus here. Here we go. 24, thank you. Right, no, it is. It's very, it's not like that the energy level is gone. I mean, I am tired, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm just, I don't know. It's probably something to do more often. It's part of the reason I can't stand listening back to my own streams because I sound like I'm yelling at everyone, but I'm just animated and excited. But we definitely have our throat therapy tea going on here. But like I said, so I have the papers of them printed off. You know what I need to do? Especially for these smaller sets. With the bigger sets, I feel like it would take too long to find the colors. But do you guys remember when Sammy streamed, she had her little cards with the, oh, and I'm fine, okay. She had her little cards with the pencil names on the ring, and then she would take them off and put them there. But yeah, so we're gonna start by coloring the duck, and we're gonna save the water for after the duck is done because we wanna do a reflection. You know, I think I might go ahead and pop in it's like the vibration of my throat is just like, you can stop that now. Anyway, but yeah, we're gonna see how far we'll go tonight. If it just gets to be too much, then I'll go ahead and turn my mic off and we'll turn up the music and go to it. I suppose though that I'm doing something mildly technical, so it may, you know, we may need to get some instructions. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the honey. Yeah, we usually do like a spoonful of honey by itself. It does, but that's also why I'm talking lower. It's not like I'm whispering, but I'm just not using like that vocal part of my throat where like the vibration would hurt normally. So I'm just, you know, I'm taking it easy, taking it slow. How are you guys doing? I do have some news, I suppose, to share with you guys. There's well, let's get started first, and we'll get into it. Sorry, I inhaled. So what I've done is I did the ink blue. So I'm actually going to utilize these here so that anybody that's following along, we'll put them on this side. Okay, so ink blue and smoke blue here. And yellow ochre. I know, right? I feel like I should switch the music, man. We're doing our chill stream. Hang on. I want to switch music now. I think it's this one. I'm gonna play that instead. And then we can turn that up a little bit louder. There we go. Get a little bit more with the vibe. Can't see the blue? Yeah, hang on. Hang on, we'll slide it down. Okay, ink blue, smoke blue, and yellow ochre are the ones that we're using. Can you guys hear the music okay? Or is it too loud? Let me know. Some throaty blues, all right. Yeah, oh, absolutely. I have, again, I taught them to share. I have no one to blame but myself. No, they were sick all last week. And honestly, I was feeling kind of cruddy. About 5 days ago is when I first started feeling it, and then it wasn't the throat stuff until recently. We're good? Okay, perfect. All right, so ink blue is this darker one. Okay, so we're gonna slide those just to the side a little bit. And it is a darker color, so I'm putting lighter layers because I want this to get to a green. And the reason I am doing this than just going straight to the green that's in this set is because I want a bit of a more vibrant green. So we're gonna start with the ink blue. I went out of the lines a little bit, but that's also because since I feel cruddy, my hands are extra fun tonight. So yeah. But yeah, we kind of have some news that we were holding off sharing really only a little bit of it because we weren't positive whether or not it was going to happen. Now, it's not like officially official yet, only because we still have some logistics to figure out. But Steve got a job offer in his field. I know I'm careful how I'm wording this, but in his field, it is a significant step up from what he's doing now. And so when we do the official, I'll let you guys know when all the details are going to be happening, but it's looking like we are going to be moving rather soonish. No, not moving to Michigan. No. We will still be in Texas, but we will not be in the same location that we are. And if this all if this all goes through, we will very possibly be in the new location for Christmas. So that's how fast this is all going down. So like I said, it's not officially official yet, hence the question of the day. But we did tell the kids tonight. And I think that's probably going to be the biggest adjustment for them is moving. They're not thrilled with it, but you know, they just got the news today, so we're working our way up. Yeah, it's really fast. But things just like, you know, just in life, things just happen the way they should. Yeah, it is. And the reason that I'm letting you guys know too is because there's a very good chance I will need to take some time off just in the transition. I won't have the setup to do it. Maybe if I can pull it together, I'll do like an upload for while we're gone or while we're in transition. But I hope to get things switched over pretty smoothly. But if for some reason I need to cancel for a week, that is why. Yeah, it does. It's just like everything seems to fall in place, and just the steps that we took to kind of get here, it's like it gives you one of those this is meant to be kind of situations, you know? Yeah, and he's so excited. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. So once everything is official, we'll start, you know, getting everything packed and whatnot. Obviously, I'm still planning on doing the group live with Claire and Suzanne and Barbara. But yeah, December is probably going to be a little bit weird. No, I don't think it'll be cooler weather. But well, I guess right now, like where we're moving isn't going to be cooler weather. But the weather is starting to cool off here, so we don't have to move in like the heat of summer. So like I said, there's still a lot of logistics to figure out, and we're going to be discussing a lot of that this weekend. Like we haven't even chosen a place to move into yet. Like we have to do a lot of research still. But yeah, very, very, very likely by Christmas time, which is cool. Like I'm excited. It's an adventure. It's a new change. You know, obviously it's a little overwhelming just because we haven't done this big of a move in, well, over a decade. So sounds good, Jay. Thanks for being here. But yeah, I think we'll feel a little bit better once things, or I get not better, like a little bit more sure once things start really kind of moving. But yeah, I think it's gonna be really good. Oliver. Yeah, that's true, and that's one of the big things. So like, as exciting as it is, there were definitely some tears that were shed, but it's going to be good for the family in the long run. And once they get settled and adjusted, yeah, it's gonna be all new. Right, Deborah? Oh, nice, Trey. But yeah, I think we told them now versus like next week sometime, mostly because we wanted them to be able to have the weekend to kind of process it a little bit. Yeah, no, we won't have to worry. We won't have to worry about that. And we are going to be able to hire movers and everything. Oh, Leanne, thank you. Welcome to the Colors Package. Ooh, and you are an orange pencil. Very nice. Let's see. Oh, that's 2 months. 2 months. Very nice. Let's get some hypes in chat for Leanne. Oh, I'm all in caps. You get a really excited hype. There we go. Awesome. But yeah, but we knew we needed to tell them just because like they had been making plans for Christmas break, but that's probably when we're going to be pulling this off. So yeah, like I said, it'll be good, but it's going to be changed. And it makes it sound like I'm sad about it. I'm not. I'm just it just hurts to talk normal. So I am much more excited than I sound, I promise. But yeah, so it's gonna be good, it's gonna be fun. And I think going into it, we're gonna get a place that I can also still have an office so that I can have a place to like stream and work and do all that stuff. But I think going into it, I want to organize and decorate everything a little bit more purposefully. Because when we had the office here, I just kind of put things together as, I don't know, it was kind of not haphazard, but there wasn't like a coherent theme of sorts. I don't know if that's the word, aesthetic? I don't know, but wherever we end up going, I definitely want to focus on the decor part and the efficiency portion of it. Like for all my orders, I want to create like a, let's put the orders together area and like all of that. Still renting. Will he be able to work from home? No, he'll be at the office. The first part, Renee, but not in a negative way. We have a contract with the company that we are renting with, and so we have a solution to that, because that was a big part of whether or not we could do this, because obviously to break a lease is not the norm by any means, and there are steps to follow for that. So that was a big part, but we got that figured out. Yeah, no, they have protocols in place for that, and you just follow a different game plan. Yes, exactly. And we're gonna be, yeah, and we will not be so far away. We're far enough away that we will have to find ourselves a new community of sorts, you know, like you got a community of people you can rely on in emergencies. We are far enough away that we will need to build ourselves a new community, but not so far away that we can't come visit our old friends. So that's a bit of a comfort there. But it'll be good. It'll be a good change. Yeah, exactly. They're very resilient. And that's the thing too. Steve didn't move a lot when he was a kid. He pretty much grew up in the same place, and it wasn't until he moved out that changed. For me, I moved a lot as a kid, and if, you know, I can speak from experience that although sometimes it was hard, you did bounce back. You were resilient. You really had no other choice to. But I think, yeah, once they get adjusted, and they're younger too, they still have plenty of time to make new friends and establish themselves, you know, before hitting high school and all that. Exactly, that's the hope. Yeah, exactly, Deborah. Yeah, that's exactly it. So it's not too big of a deal. Steve spoke with them today, and so there is a protocol and a game plan in place for these kinds of situations. So the part that sucked is we had just re-signed our lease here. So it's not even like, oh, you only have 3 months left. No, we got some time left here. But I feel better knowing that we have a solution in place for that. And now it's just a matter of finding the right location for us. when you were 14. See, and that's really hard at 14, absolutely. Okay, now we're gonna do this one. I'm trying to like remember to switch these as we're going off. But yeah, I mean, it's all good news. And once we are settled and everything's adjusted, I think they're gonna establish themselves really well. So that will be happening here in the next couple of months. It's super fast, but also exciting, a little nerve-wracking on one hand, but you know, it's a new adventure. And that's exactly what they are. It's an adventure. It's something that you know, it's out of your comfort zone. You know, and I haven't even looked at that. I'm pretty sure that the company, I've looked it up. I don't think they have homes there. And but where we're going, there are a lot of options there. That being said, as soon as we get there and we find exactly where we're gonna be, I plan on getting the P.O. box set up straight away, because obviously we'll have to forward our mail and all of that, and I want to make sure that that's all in place. Okay, I want to use, I'm going to use a brown. Let's see, this is chocolate. Yeah, they'll do good. There'll be some adjustment time, but I think we're at an age here where it's still not going to be the end of the world, you know? So, yeah, it'll be good. All right, so we have these leaves here. I'm gonna work around them. I wanna put some of this brown along the edge. Excuse me. Thank God for tea, man. I was asking people today, or, you know, I was asking the kids and Steve, I'm like, okay, so how bad do I sound? Hi, Carol. It's just the coughing, man. It does puts your throat through the ringer a little bit. And even though it's all happening fast, we're also giving ourselves, we're not like working ourselves at the bone to make everything happen. Like, we're like, okay, one day we're gonna tackle this aspect of this change, and then we're gonna give ourselves some time to relax. On the other day, we'll tackle this aspect of it. So we're spacing it out enough to where it's not just gonna seem crazy and chaotic and overwhelming and everything. So thankfully it's the weekend, so we're good. Oh no, Leanne. Well, lots of blankets. Exactly, Kim, exactly. So, you know, it's always hard in the beginning, but they will be okay. All right, let's see. Green shadow is what I want to do for these leaves. Oh, Kara, thank you. Get some hypes in chat for Kara. Exclamation point, hi, thank you so much. Yeah, and I moved some during high school. I think, honestly, the hardest part for me when I was younger and moving was because we moved when I think I was in junior high when we moved. And I think what I struggled with the most was a lot of these kids who went to my school had lived here for ages. And so they had all of these established friendships, which I absolutely did not, because I was new, and that definitely made it hard. But again, I made my own friends, and you know, we adjusted. It was all good. Okay, now we're gonna do, I'm used to having to say, but actually these little name things are kind of easier, aren't they? I feel like this is getting blown out a tad. There we go. That's a bit more accurate. Oh, and now it pops up on the screen. Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's do I want to do this color? Hang on, I'm gonna take it back. I want to do like a red. Let's see. And I don't have a color chart out, so I'm going by the tips of the pencil colors. I think I want to do this one. Hi, Heather. How are you? Took me a year developing. Yeah, it's hard. It's like breaking into those close-knit friendships. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It should be a good change. All right, so Yeah, it's really hard when you do, like, when you're older like that, which is why I'm grateful, because after we move, I don't foresee anything happening that will need to make us move again before the kids finish school. We will probably be at this location for a while. We might, well, not might, we most likely will move houses within the area only because we're not going to rent forever. We will buy eventually. So we'll just, you know, buy in that area. But it was just a fantastic opportunity and kind of a long time coming. And it's just nice to see him be able to move forward with what he's doing after all of his hard work. So it's going to be a change, but it is going to be a good change. I'm excited for it. I'm excited, nervous, not really apprehensive per se, but it's kind of like when you take a trip and you're flying somewhere. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I take a trip and I'm flying somewhere, I'm super anxious about the trip. Like, for some reason, like my ticket won't work, or like my bag won't make it through, or whatever. But once I am on the flight and I'm, you know, in the vacation or whatever else, then I really start to enjoy myself. And I think it will be that same kind of thing. Exactly. Just all of, like, he's been, you know, I mean, you guys know he was working on his PhD. I mean, he's been working on that for a decade. And it's fine. We always knew that after he was done, we would, you know, life would change and we would go somewhere. We just never knew what. Who knew we were supposed to stay in Texas? It wasn't the plan. I was all like, let's move to Montana or Europe. But where we're going, it's really pretty. It's really, really pretty. Not quite yet. Not Dr. Illustrator quite yet, but there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Don't worry, when he gets that, oh man, we'll be singing it from the mountaintop. It's really close. It's really close. They want to know if we should call you Dr. Steve Illustrator.
Not quite yet.
It's there though.
Master. I have a master's degree, but that sounds weird.
Master Illustrator. Oh. Hi, Angela. But yeah, there's definitely, like, I can tell that he's excited. Like, you know, I know Steve better than almost anyone knows him, and I can tell, like, in the tone of his voice, although he feels bad that the kids are sad, he is clearly very excited, and it's well deserved. Absolutely. And the nice thing is yeah, for his dissertation, I do not know. I do not know. I just asked him, like, are you done yet? And he's like, well, not yet. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it's just, I'm excited to see him succeed and be appreciated in his field, you know? I'm really liking this color that came out. It still has a bit of a muted tone, but we're getting more of that kind of rich green. Oh, Patty, Steve got a job offer, and within the next couple of months, we're going to be moving. So this is a new, I mean, the kids were born here, not in this house, but they were born in this town, and so they haven't known anything different. So it's a little bit of an adjustment for them. Also, if you're just coming in or you're new here, please, I apologize for my voice the way it is, but I have small children and they like to share. And they share their germs. Let's see. What color beak does a mallard have? Hang on. I have a duck picture here that I want to look at. Where did I put it? Where's my duck? Okay, I guess it's more of a yellowy. Oh, that's like an iridescent kind of duck head. Oh well, we're gonna do it our way. But still, yellow for the duck. He's got kind of white body, brown kind of chest area, and brown wings. Okay. So let's brighten that just a little bit. Just a smidge. Okay, so we're going for a no, not a different state, but a different location for sure. Okay, what do we have for our yellows? This is brown ochre, and then we have yellow ochre. So let's also get, oh, what's this one? Warm earth. Yeah, warm earth I think would be good. Okay, so we're gonna do warm earth. I'm gonna give it a quick sharpen. Yeah, light yellow brownish pink. Yeah, that's what we're going for. Well, and because we're using the Derwent Drawing Pencils, they are a more muted tone as it is. Yeah, we weren't sure when we were going to tell them, but it's not completely official yet because, like I said, we still, before we said yes, we wanted to make sure that everything was, like I mentioned, like with the whole breaking of the lease, we knew we needed to do that. So we're like, okay, well, let's make sure this can be done before we say yes to it. You know, it's just, there's a lot of logistics. Okay, let's see, that was warm earth. Now we're gonna do brown ochre. Okay, and I think we might throw in a little bit of orange on this too, give it a little bit of contrast. I want to leave plenty of room for the yellow though. That's the brown ochre. Now we're gonna get the, see, I have them like laid out too so I can see the names. If I had to sort through like a whole stack of 150, that'd be no way. Right? It is so pretty. Sounds good, Deb. Have fun, Rexy. Oh gosh, that sounded terrible. Oh well. Thankfully, it is the weekend, and we're not like packing or anything yet, but I think this weekend, 1, we're gonna do logistics. 2, I'm taking our family pictures this weekend because I want to get that done and out of the way, especially since it's gonna be so chaotic. And 3, I think we're just gonna take the weekend to kind of process everything. Oh, that's adorable. Yeah, the kids shared their germs with me. It was very kind of them. But I think that when you have big life changes, it's important to take the proper time to process everything. Versus, you know, unless it's something that absolutely has to be, you know, done right this second. I think taking time to really just kind of, you know, well, process. I have no other better word for it. Will we still do words? Yeah, I mean, I'm doing okay right now. Like, my throat sounds terrible, but it doesn't hurt as much as I thought it would. So, yeah, we're gonna see how I feel at 9. If I am done talking by the time we're done, I'll have Steve come narrate streams. Right? It's always so fun. Again, I have no one to blame but myself. I taught them to share. Okay, there we go. Mom and Dad Duck would take them to the nearby lake to swim. They'd march back home. Oh, that's adorable. I love that. And actually, duck eggs are much better to like bake with than chicken eggs are. They were so much, my parents had some ducks and the eggs were just huge, but always made everything like super fluffy and awesome. If I could live anywhere, it'd be New Brunswick, Canada. We get snow, but no earthquakes, volcanoes, tornadoes, and the only occasional tail end of a hurricane. Or England. Dogs everywhere. I love it. I was gonna get something. What was it? I got the sepia. Was it this one? I think it was this one. I had it in my head what I was gonna do, but yeah, but I should sound back to normal by the time we do our next stream. But yeah, the reason I tell you guys all that is just because we will be needing to change up December a little bit. I am going to guess, depending on when we choose for our move-in date, I am going to guess that we will probably start packing. Yeah, depending on when we have our move-in date. We will probably start packing after Thanksgiving, or like start on Thanksgiving weekend to really put that all together. That's right, someone's one. Keep on my book shows up during the stream. Well, let's see. I mean, it could. It's like only, what, 6:30 there? Chocolate. Where is chocolate? Oh, it's right there. Yeah, well, and I keep checking, and I don't really have a fever or anything. Put it up there. I can see it, but you guys can't. I don't really have a fever or anything. It's mostly just been the upper respiratory stuff. Not so much that it's disturbed my sleep, but still. Okay, I'm gonna use the blender now. I don't know why, but for a second I read that as small Victoria. I'm like, what's a Victoria? It's Victories. Should be decorating. I got a few Christmas things up anyway. Not yet. Steve is very much a decorate after Thanksgiving, but also since we'll probably be in the new place by Christmas, I'm not bothering to put up any decorations until we get there. But I am going to make it a major priority that when we choose where we're going to go, I want to get us there and get Christmas decorations up ASAP. I don't want the kids to feel like they got jilted for Christmas because we were in the middle of a move. I don't see any reason why I can't pull it together to get Christmas decorations up. But that's why we're planning ahead for like some Christmas stuff. So like I'm going to get everything drawn for work for next month, hopefully ahead of time also. So it won't be any kind of hiccup in doing the sticker club. And then for the kiddos, I want to make sure that it goes as smooth as possible. So I'm probably going to have a lot of Christmas gifts already purchased and wrapped. And anyway, just a lot to try and think of to make sure that it's a smooth transition. It's just they're having a hard enough time with it. I don't want them to feel like they got gypped for Christmas, you know? So, like I said, lots to plan. Yeah, we're going to switch to ink blue. Go. And I know that my kids won't ever feel like they, had to go without by any means, but with them having a harder time with the move, I want to make sure that I kind of make up for it in other ways. Ooh, Ireland would be nice. My hand's jerked out of the line a little bit. Let's do Crag Green. We haven't used that one yet. Okay. Okay, still keeping it green. Let's do the, this whole name thing would be a lot easier if I stopped just putting them in piles. Never, never land. Well, that works. There's mermaids and you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. Does that mean we get to revert back to being kids? All right, Patty. Okay. But yeah, it'll be fine. They'll adjust and, we'll go from there. I'm going to leave the eye for now. I don't know what I want to do really as far as eye color is concerned. But what I am going to do, I'm going to grab these two pencils here. Yeah, kids that fly, exactly. Okay, I want wheat. I know I have it here somewhere. There it is. Wheat. See, and then if anybody that watches his back is like super annoyed with my voice, then they can turn out the sound and look, we've got the names right there. Oh really? That's funny, Angela. Okay, so this is pretty light by itself. So actually we're gonna fill in this whole thing. Nice kind of cream color. And then we're going to do, let's see, this is warm gray. We're going to do that. I don't know, do you guys like the little, like I said, I think it would be harder to do with large sets of colored pencils, but do you guys like having the little color name right next to what we're working on? I mean, I try to say it most of the time, but I know it's not quite the same. Excuse me, sorry. Love the name tags? Okay. Yeah, well, maybe I can figure out a good way to do it for the larger sets too. Okay, let's see. Let's do sepia red. Yeah, because this method, I'm not doing a very good job of putting them back where I can see all their names. So I'll have to refine it just a little bit. Okay, because I definitely don't want to spend like all stream looking for the thing that I like dumped. Hello, Sue. All right, so let's see, sepia red. Now for his body area, the way in the picture that I'm looking, I think what we'll do for the sake of, because obviously this isn't a normal duck, I think what we'll do is this area that I would call the background of the duck under here, we'll do the lighter color, but all of the leaves and everything, we're gonna do like the warmer browns. Yeah, you have to be really prepared because I almost need to know exactly what I'm using because again, like for the Prismacolors, I feel like sorting through 150 of them. Sammy's method was good. Sammy always impressed me with how organized she was. Like it was really good. So maybe I'll take a page out of Sammy's book and get some of those ring things because then you can just flip through the ring. Okay, so we have plenty of like the light kind of beige colors, but we definitely need to have some darker colors as well. So let's do green shadow. I know, right? Don't be Sammy. No, I love seeing all the little pictures and video of her and her little girl. Well, because any of us that have been around for a while know how much she wanted to be a mother, and then it happened, and she was just over the moon, and it was so wonderful to see. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with this. So we're gonna do the beige part underneath first. Got a little bit of that brown that came down, but that's okay. Right? I know it. Plus, Andrew's piano playing. Oh my goodness. If you guys don't know, Color and Chat with Sammy. Wait, was it Color and Chat with Sammy? Why am I not remembering the full name? Do I have a link to her YouTube? Did I do like !Sammy or something? I know she's on my recommendations page. But she did a lot of wonderful color alongs, and every now and then Andrew would play the piano in the background. Ah, perfect. I did. Awesome. Thanks, Alex. I think for most of you know us main kind of core community streamers, I think I have most everybody on there. And if I don't have a command for them, I know they're on my recommendations page. Nice thing is the whole duck is in frame, so I'm not really having to move it around all that much. Yeah, Buchanan. This really is like a lesson in keeping myself mellow. My throat is just keeping me in check. Funny thing is I started drawing the sticker club designs for next month, and then I suddenly realized that the design I was doing was not in any way festive, and I'm just like, I feel like at least for, I mean, November I didn't really do any fall themed ones. I did fall themed ones for October's, but I did retro for November, when I was just like, for December, I at least need to do something that's holiday-ish, non-denominational holiday cheer. She is. Plays the piano during swatching montage. Phoebe Moon. Oh, right, yeah. But yeah, so I think the theme that I'm working on now, I will move to, since I need to get 2 themes done so that there isn't a hiccup during the move. I think I'll move that one to January's theme and then do something a bit more festive for December. I think she was putting the doggos to bed. Okay, and then let's see. Let's do. I'm gonna do pale. No, I'm gonna do wheat, I think. You're laminating. Was it a comment or a picture that I missed? Because I have not been on much social stuff lately. I've been lurking in some streams. Candy canes and gingerbread. Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea. Snowmen are always safe. And cardinals. Oh, cardinals. I need to think of that. Cardinals would be good. Which Which state bird is the Cardinals? Is it Oregon? Comment just above. Let me see. Oh, there you go. You can laminate a swatch chart and use some kind of marker and move it around. Tape it to something magnetic and move the magnet when you change colors. Oh, that could work. That could work, yeah. Festivus and put up the ball. All I think of for Festivus is Seinfeld. It's a Festivus miracle. Have you ever tried using the Staedtler pens in one of JB's books? Oh yeah. Yeah. I actually have, hold on. Zoom out a little bit. I have this one handy, but it's only because I remember that I do have one that I did the fine liners in. This one. And I did this because I had brought this book and my markers to a wedding. And what I did, so that I got some variation on the way that it looks. So I don't know if you can see, but for the stones here, I did cross hatching on this. Yeah, the Staedtler fine liners are great. Obviously I just did some squiggles for there. I did cross hatching. I know I did, yeah, like some little bit of like stippling here. I did use pastel for the clouds. Chrismica. But yeah, I did a lot of cross hatching because obviously with water-based pens, the paper is going to start to break down if you add too much ink to it. So I did it in layers too. Like I would let it dry completely before I did more. But yeah, it's totally possible. But yeah, I did that one. We had gone to a wedding and we're at a hotel, and I worked on that. Okay, so, ooh, drop my thing. Yeah, the water, exactly. Yes, yeah, the Stabilo pens, also awesome. All right, so now we're gonna take the wheat and we're just gonna fill in this whole space. When we get the rest of our colors on the foliage of the duck, then we can go ahead and add some shadow to these areas to kind of make the leaves and the foliage lift up off it. Need some, absolutely. Yeah, I've been trying, like, if I'm not commenting, I at least am trying to, like, lurk in everybody's streams. Between being sick and there's been a lot we've been doing the last couple of days, just kind of going over everything. There's a lot of big changes coming up, but it's all good changes. And I'll have a better idea of what kind of little break that I'll need from stream to try and fit in everything else. All right, I'm gonna leave those colors as well. Would really help if the duck was in stream or in the screen. I blame the cold. Okay, so we're gonna leave this all as it is. We're gonna add more to it, but I just wanted to get the color down so that we can start working on the foliage, and then we will be adding some color variation to show shadow and everything. So basically the foliage on the body is going to be in browns. But they're not all going to be exactly the same. Oh, wait, you guys were saying the states for which state? Now I get why you said Ohio, Illinois for the state bird. I forgot what I had asked. Magic Cardinals, Jeff has been reading me trivia. Are you state birds? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, the fine line also, especially because there's a page in here with teeny tiny flower. Well, this one, but there's another one with teeny tiny flowers that I think, this would be great for fine liners. They're so small, like, it'd be great. You're just really excited to see Alex, Angela, that's all. Okay. Yeah, the tiny leaves. Yeah, fine liners would be absolutely perfect for those. Okay, so let's see. For the browns that we have, we're gonna use a little bit of reds too. Again, it's only a 24 set, so it's really kind of nice that there's a small amount to work with, and then you can just kind of, you know, pick and choose. So these are the ones that we will have to choose from. Ruby Earth, Chocolate, Brown Ochre, Warm Earth, Sepia Red, Venetian Red, Sanguine, Mars Violet. Maybe not Mars Violet. We're gonna take Mars Violet out. And Terracotta. Oh no, that's perfect. Using Vicks Vapor Cool Sphere Cough, they can clear your sinuses and knock out a sore throat completely. That's awesome. I love when Barbara sings. She was right. Yeah, she was. Oh, thanks. She was singing the other day, wasn't she? It was kind of like a music trivia a little bit. All right, so we're gonna start with sepia red. We're gonna straighten out the duck. We'll call him, if I call him Howard the Duck, that'll probably be copyright, won't it? Oh, nice, Alex. Okay, so because not all of the leaves are the same, we're gonna do different colored leaves, different shaped leaves, different colors. That's one of the cat hair would not go away. All right, so we're gonna start with sepia red, and we're gonna do it for these ones here. Don't be afraid to do light layers. With the Derwent drawing, they're very soft. I really wish they would expand, like make a larger set of pencils. They are just absolutely beautiful and I love them so much. I put the link in the description below for them. They weren't on Prime, so I don't know if they're just like got low stock, but they're marked as like $50. I can't remember if that's an accurate price though. Nice, Alex. The polish that I'm wearing is 2 different ones, but I got this one specifically to match the book. So the green is How Does Your Zen Garden Grow by OPI. And the reason I got this one and not an ILNP because the ILNP was going to take forever to get here and I wanted this like now. So there's that one, and then the gold is Empire by ILNP. But yeah, I was doing gold and the green colors to match the book. 101 on your set. Oh, that's right, because you're in Australia, right? Right, a 48 set. I would love a whole like muted color palette available. I think that would be awesome. Yeah, the Derwent ones. Back wanted to stay outside. Someone has their fireplace going and they're burning. Oh, right. That smells so good. Well, take the phone outside. You can sit out there. It'd be good. Okay. But yeah, my voice should hopefully be pretty much back to normal by next stream. Does that count as an injury on so many days since last injury? I don't know. I feel like illnesses can't be helped. It's like kids, like they ask for like kids who have perfect attendance at school, like get some sort of award or whatever, which of course does make sense. Being said, the kids that don't get perfect attendance, like sometimes they'll have like a celebration of sorts for kids that were there all year. But the thing it is, it's like the kids can't help getting sick. I feel like as long as the absence is excused by a doctor, like they shouldn't get dinged for it. Anyway, I digress. Not gonna matter soon because we're gonna do a different school. Okay, let's do brown ochre. There we go. Right, I know it. Exactly, Patty. Phone was on charger because yeah, that'll do it. I definitely have to charge my phone throughout the day based on what I've been doing. See, it's really light right now, but we are going to go darker in a little bit, and then the different colors should show a little bit more. How are we doing on time? 8:59 already. Okay, and then let's get wheat. There is wheat. Go. Okay. We're going to do wheat. And again, this is just the first layer. This is going to get much darker. But we're definitely going to do the water last because we want to do a reflection of the duck in the water. It's not going to be highly detailed, but I wanted to be able to have the right colors in the right place. And then we're going to do the sepia red again. I'm going to start to press a little bit harder. Have kind of our 3 sections mapped out here. Hi, Jen. Yes, ducks are pretty brightly colored. Yeah, because I mean, if you look at a mallard duck, like the green of his head, it's almost like iridescent a little bit, which I think is kind of cool. And if you're looking for like the kind of reference photos I'm using, I literally just Googled like duck on water or duck on the water. Mostly because I wanted to get a closer look at like the reflections and everything. Because I didn't want to just do blue. I wanted to try and give it a little bit more character. So, here's my question. How early does everybody send out their Christmas cards? Like, how early is too early? Like, are we talking December 1st is a good time to do it? Or do you feel like December 1st is too soon? Because I'm going to need to send these out early, or at least have them done and ready to go. But I don't want like them to show up weirdly early. Oh, really, Kim? Yeah, I love them, especially for portraits. Oh, you get cards as in you get them to make them, or you receive them in the mail on December 1st after Thanksgiving? No, that's fair. Sending out on December 1st is great. Okay. So I know I did it like later last year, but because we're going to be in such a transition this year, I want to have it done and not need to think about it. Like I'm already starting to think about like Christmas presents for the kids and how can I get them, you know, ahead of time so they're just squirreled away and ready. Close to the holiday. Oh, you receive them. Okay. Don't do pictures. Well, and honestly, if I didn't have the equipment, I don't know that we would, you know, go out to the effort to do all the fancy ones. But since I have the equipment to do it, I like to take us out and do a post. And especially with this being our last hoorah here where we're at, I want it to definitely be taken here. Right? So yeah, they're nice. Oh, Patty. Okay, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Let's see. Let's get. Got a pretty. Yeah, I guess this is a pretty dark red. Want to do that? Yeah, we'll try the red. Yeah, it's just like any of that. Like I can't. Like I used to work at a grocery store in the bakery, and like now I walk by a bakery where they've got all their pies out, and I just like. I feel for you guys so much. It's such chaos. People like their pies, man. There we go. I like that. Setting after Thanksgiving. Yeah, so I think it's definitely a good time to go get the pictures done. Now, I am going to use the blender pencil, but I'm not going to use it yet because I don't want to get blender on areas that aren't colored, because if I do that, then it will affect how the pigment adheres to the images. All right, so for these ones, let's go with chocolate. Actually, do I want to do that? Let's actually do the chocolate one on this one. Trying to pattern a little bit. I might do these ones more reddish. These are kind of like two-toned leaves, which is nice. Okay, then we're gonna do, let's do sanguine. Oh my gosh, yeah. I know, it smells so good, right, Patty? Let's see, sanguine. Here we go. Yeah, I can only imagine working at a craft store on during the holidays. It's probably just pure chaos. I I like shopping at the craft stores. And as much as I say, like, I could work at a craft store, like Hobby Lobby, I know like the back. Actually, no, I take it back. I used to know like the back of my hand, and then they moved everything around. I don't know why. It seemed like all the stores in the entire United States thought it'd be a good idea to upend their organizational system that they've had for years. It's like, well, now, wait, I know I chose what I wanted, but now I don't know where it is. White Sienna. There it is, White Sienna. A friend that already has her house fully decorated for Christmas. She started November 1st, but I think Johanna did too. But Johanna is like the queen of Christmas. Who are the, let's see, we're well-to-do and would include the Xerox letter every year about all the... Deborah, we had friends like that. They weren't necessarily like, well, like they were well off. I remember going to their house as a kid, and they had computer games and like a rec room and everything, but they did do the Xerox Christmas letter every year. That was like an update on everything. So yeah, inevitable for that one. Okay, brown. Oh, hello, children. All right, let me get some sleep.
Hi, chat.
Hi, buddy. Get some sleep.
Hi, chat. Wait, no. Actually, wait.
Yeah, go talk to Daddy. Love you guys. It's a good set of fine liners to get that's not outrageously expensive. Yeah, the Stedler fine liners are great. Yeah, they're wonderful. What color was I grabbing? Oh, right, brown ochre. Oh, I have it right here. Doing surprisingly well. Like I said, we told them tonight, so there's gonna be a lot of emotions over the next couple of days, I think. And I tried to remind them that it's okay and it's normal to feel sad or uncertain about everything that's going on, but I'd like to think that we will give them enough security that when things start getting rolling, they won't feel as unsure as they do now. Okay. And let's get the wheat. I will say, compared to the Arteza ink conic ones and the Stedler fine liners, I did a review on the ink conic ones, and I do like them, but I felt like they were almost too juicy. If that makes sense. Like, I felt like it was really easy to oversaturate the paper when I used them. They were good and they worked fine, and in fact their customer service was fabulous. My mom had got a set and a couple were dried out, and they sent her a whole new set. I would test them, Angela, because if you've had them for a while, they might have been able to like not dry up a little bit, but I would just, if you have them already, I would test them. But I do, my go-to are definitely the Stedler fine liners. Yeah, you get a narrow line. I think crosshatch. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, cross-hatching, squiggles, stippling, all of that. I'm using this chocolate to get a little bit of a shadow under these. And again, we're going to use the blender as well. I'm just using this to get that extra shadow to kind of lift it off one another. I mean, we're not going to make this hyper realistic because, let's be honest, ducks aren't made out of leaves, but we can work with it. Okay, let's see. I want to do the Ruby Earth, but I don't think I want to do it on that one. Let's actually go a little bit lighter, and let's do the Warm Earth. Where did it go? Warm Earth, here we are. Hi, Maylin, how are you? Yeah, I would definitely test them in the back. That's the nice thing too, is Johanna has started including those test pages. I had to look at my pencil real quick, make sure I had grabbed the right one. This one and the brown ochre are kind of similar. enough to make me second guess that I'm using the correct one. And hang on 1 second. I'm just going to mute for just a second. Sorry, I realized it was 9 o'clock and I could take more medicine at 9. So we're gonna do that real quick. Okay, the page up. I don't remember how is it. I'm used to the Sharpie Ultra Fine Nips. Oh, I haven't tried those. Like if I ever use Sharpies, like I would probably feel comfortable using them on the outside of the books. Part of the thing with Sharpies too. Well, no, I mean, I guess there's some water-based. I guess Sharpie is a brand. If we're talking the Sharpie permanent markers, they're an alcohol-based, so they're definitely gonna bleed. One spot too many times did the same thing. Yeah, okay, yeah, with water-based markers, if you go over too many times, the paper starts to pill up and kind of tear. I think that's one of the reasons why a lot of times I'll default to alcohol markers, because for whatever reason, they just don't do that. This one's slightly different, but I'm gonna do this same color and we'll just add a slight variation to this one. Okay, now let's see, what do I want to do? Let's actually use a little bit of the yellow ochre. Oh, nice, Alex. Like Le Pen. Wait, Le Pen's, is that the brand? I'm not familiar with those. How big is their set? I'm saying filing away things for my Christmas list this year. Yeah. Do they bleed through the covers, Alex? Okay, let's see. I'm actually gonna bring just a little bit of green into this. Let's see, this is Olive Earth. Bring a little bit of green, not a lot, just a little bit. Again, if you're new here tonight, I swear I don't normally sound like this. Just a little bit of green. Okay, now we're gonna go for our shadow. So we're gonna bring in the chocolate again. Okay, cool. They have multiple sets. Oh, okay, and they're like a fine tip. Oh, they didn't on your World of Flowers. Oh, that's good. Yeah, Sharpie has metallics as well. I don't know, maybe I should color the front cover of this one if I'm going to color the whole book, and then I can use Sharpies on the outside. Sharpies for mandalas, yeah. I have a couple mandalas in my Etsy store, but as far as coloring them is concerned, I find them more relaxing to draw. And part of that is just because I use a program that will mirror it for me. But for coloring them, I get bored with it because it's a lot of the same stuff. It's a lot of times why I've given up on other coloring pages I've been working on, because it would get too tedious, and I was just like, eh. And in fact, when I first started illustrating my own pages, that was one of the tips that Johanna had for me, because we had been chatting at that point, and I was like, hey, do you have any suggestions? And so one of the feedback that she got from people when she initially did books was, mixing it up a little bit. And I think honestly, she has fine-tuned her books so well. There's barely a single page in this book that I'm kind of meh about. Like, it's fantastic. Pens don't bleed through unless you hold the pen in one place for several minutes. And I think that'd be the same with any of them. I've been trying everything, even prescription, but I think it's from my infusion. Oh wait, what did I miss? Oh, Maylin, 6 days for a migraine. Okay, I am gonna preface this with, I am not a doctor. You are not to take medical advice from me in any way. Any of my statements stem from my own personal experience and what works for me. Disclaimer over. Maylin, have you ever tried Nurtec? Now, granted, I feel like a lot of my migraine theory is out the window now that we found out about the thing that I have in my head, because that tends to be causing them. But I will say that that has been, in all the years that I have dealt with my migraines, that has been the most successful medication. If you don't have insurance, though, it's nearly impossible to get your hands on. It's ridiculously overpriced. Granted, I suppose with it working so well, yeah. Under the tongue. Oh, I do mine on top of the tongue, actually, like on top and in the back. Yeah, it's so, Leanne, it is, yeah. We thankfully have a really good insurance through Steve's work, but I think that part of the reason mine got approved is because we've literally tried everything. No, okay, so Maylin, I have tried sumatriptan, all the triptylines, triptans, triptahumdados. I've done them all. Sumatriptan made me feel like I had the flu. I felt terrible. Terrible. No, it should still be just as good because the place that we are going to has the same plan, so we should be good. Yeah, it's not like that at all. Next time you go to see your headache specialist, just bring it up and see what he says. But it is the most low side effect medicine I have ever taken. Now, if I if I take it on an empty stomach, I do get really bad nausea. That nausea medicine can take care of, so I just make sure that I have it on a full stomach. But yes, it is amazing. Yeah, definitely ask. It's funny because I originally got it, the first time I got it was my allergist had prescribed it. And basically he was like, oh yeah, and there's like no side effects. And I'm like, what kind of crazy wizard magic is this? There's no such thing as no side effects when it comes to treating migraines. And I'm always hesitant whenever I try any kind of new medicine, but it is glorious. I've never had a medicine like it that worked as well as it does. And I will be so sad if for whatever reason it doesn't get covered anymore. But ideally at a surgery that I'm going to have probably at the beginning of next year, because that was another reason why we needed to make sure like we could cover insurance stuff, because if I have to have, it's not brain surgery, but it's up there and it's close. Technically, I think it'd be considered eye surgery. I'm going to need to make sure that my insurance is thoroughly covered. Let's see. Let's do Venetian Red. But yes, I would just mention it. Again, refer to my earlier disclaimer. I am not a doctor, but I will say, as someone who has been dealing with migraines for the last 20 years, I have tried all the things. And that's the thing that's so hard, though, is that everybody's migraine or headache or whatever experience is so different that there isn't a one solution fits all kind of thing. And so you really do have to find what works for you and what your triggers are and everything. But in my personal experience, that medicine was what I needed to finally get the relief that I was looking for. And it works friggin' wonders. Well, see, now that I know what's causing 90% of mine, it all kind of makes sense that stuff didn't work before. If you are new here and you did not catch the saga that happened during my 10-part stream, from the beginning of that series of 10 streams was a very tear-filled emotional moment, because I had had a scan and they told me that they found a mass in my head and they didn't know what it was. And so there was like 4 days or a week or whatever where I was pretty sure I had cancer in my brain. Thankfully, that's not what it was. I've had multiple neurologists now agree that it is most likely benign. They refer to it as a lesion. It's chilling out behind my eye. And I will most likely need to get it removed at the beginning of next year. But that is the cause of a majority of my migraines. Hi, Katrina. So I feel like for so long I was saying, oh, this triggers my migraines, or this is what I do to fix it. And I asked him, I was just like, well, now that we know that most of it was caused by this thing in my head that shouldn't be there, like, is all my headache theory like out the window? I don't even know. Right? See, I tried Aimovig, but yeah, that was a no-go also. I have tried homeopathic, you know, acupuncture, acupressure, massage, chiropractor, essential oils. I mean, you name it. I've done. I think the only thing that I didn't try that is on that list was that piercing that some people get in their ear. Right, Kim? I'm not so naive to think that I won't have any more, but I think they are going to cut it down a lot. What's the shot they give you in the ER for migraines? I got one once and I felt like, oh, it's, oh gosh. Oh my God, it's on the tip of my tongue. Right here in America. Nice, Katrina. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Does it start with a PH or an F? Oh, that's gonna bother me. I know it. Like Sudafed keeps popping, but that's not it. That's not it at all. It keeps popping in my head, but what is that? It is, oh, that's gonna bother me. To start with like an F or a P or a PH, it's, yeah, it made me so loopy, like it knocked me out. Yeah, Imitrex didn't work for me either. But again, like all these things that didn't work, it just makes so much sense now. Like, of course they wouldn't work because it's not like it was caused by the mystery that is migraines. It's caused by this friggin' thing that's living in my head. Yeah. Okay, let's see. So we're doing wheat now. Oh, what was it? No, not phenobarbital. No, it wasn't that. Because it's also supposed to help nausea really good. Oh, that's gonna bother me. I'm gonna have to ask Steve. He probably remembers it. I haven't had it for ages, but yeah. But yeah, I think out of everything I've tried, the Nurtec was the most helpful. But no joke, without insurance, the way that Nurtec comes is it comes in a little pack of, there's like 8 of them. And my insurance only approves up to 16, I think, per month. Anyway, the point is, for 16 without insurance, it would be $1,000. $1,000. Each of those little tablets is $100 a piece. It's insane. Like, I would love it if they broke it down for me as to why on earth. Phenagrin. Yes, Tammy, Phenagrin. Oh, I shouldn't have said it that. Thank you. That was it. Yes. Phenagrin, that was the name of it. Oh, that stuff knocks you out. Gets rid of the migraine, gets rid of the nausea, and puts you to sleep for 8 hours. Hey, Steve. You stop mocking me, sir. I can't help it.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it, because it only works on migraines because whatever they're usually caused by. Honest, right? Well, hi, Melissa. It was interesting because when my allergist prescribed it to me initially, it was kind of like, pass me 2, please. Right, Shannon? When he prescribed it to me, it was a few years ago. I don't know, Steve, how long? We were in the apartment when I first tried it, right? The Nurtec. Yeah, so it was over 2 years ago. Apparently the medicine has been around for a while. You can let Annie in. Apparently the medicine has been around for a while, but it just wasn't used for migraines. It wasn't used for migraines. And it wasn't like somebody happened to like discover like, hey, this works really well for migraines. So they slowly started rolling it out as a suggestion, but I don't know if maybe mine got approved just because like that's the only reason that they ended up doing a scan to check my head anyway, was that I had literally tried everything else. Let's see. Yeah, right. You just pass out, Demi. You're like, we're all good. I lived a block from the hospital, drove myself to their docs, had me sign release papers, and gave me the shot, and sent me home immediately. Yeah, because it knocks you out. So especially if it's a because there is a pill version of it, but yeah, especially if it's in the injection, it's just, you are knocked out, man. So fast. So fast. Right? Yeah, because it hits you that fast. when you get a migraine. Oh, that's so, and that's what's so hard. It's amazing that as far as we have come in technology and how much we know about medicine, how little we as a society, or just we as people just around the world, how little is known about migraines and headaches and everything, because everybody is so different. Like there isn't, I mean, once you've had them long enough, you kind of know, most likely what's triggering them, but it's just so different with every person. There is never a one size fits all solution. And so, especially if you have a doctor that maybe has a hard time taking you seriously or listening to your suggestions, it is such a long road to find a solution that works. And so, yeah, it's something else. It is not something I wish on anyone. Okay, so let's see. I keep wanting to say it, but then I remember I've got the color right there. I don't really need to say the name of them anymore. But yeah, I'm not so naive to think that it will be the 100% cure-all for my migraines, but I am cautiously optimistic that if it even cuts them down by 50%, I will be over the moon. I will be over the moon. So yeah. Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, Steve only gets like mild headaches every now and then. And the funny thing is like nobody else in my immediate family gets migraines the way that I do. And so it was like in times where I've like gone to visit, or they've been visiting here and I've been knocked down by one, it's almost like, holy crud, those really do hurt. And I'm like, yeah, huh? They do. A lot. Yeah, and that's the other part, is finding a doctor that will take you seriously. We're going to use the blender now before we head over to here. Finding a doctor that will take you seriously and will take the time with you to go through solutions and find out what works. Like, it's just, yeah. Technically for this lesion, I'm technically seeing a specialist, but it's an ophthalmologist, but he specializes in the removal of these particular types of lesions. Now, they are going just by sight of it on the MRI and everything, by saying that it's most likely benign. That, and they can tell it's been there for a while. But what we're doing now is we're waiting until January, and I'll go back in for another scan, because the issue with it is that because this was the first time discovering it, they had nothing to compare it to see if it changed at all, the rate of growth. So that's kind of what we're waiting on here. But the cool thing is the guy that I saw, he is familiar with these kinds of surgeries. He's done them a number of times, and he has said with no faltering that he is confident that he can successfully remove it. So that's good. Really, Ev? Oh, I see. It held it because of I got you though. Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, things didn't change for me until I got a neurologist. But the funny thing is that like I had to request a neurologist. Like they didn't say, hey, you've been doing this often enough, maybe you should get any change in my medical history that has happened. It is because it was something that I pushed for. It was not suggested or brought up from whatever doctor I had. So I wholeheartedly agree with being your own advocate, for sure. You're going to probably find a lot of doctors that don't take you seriously, and unfortunately that's just the way it is. But if you just stick with it and advocate for yourself, you will hopefully eventually find a doctor that will listen to you. And that's one of the great things too, is because despite the fact that we are most likely moving, we are not moving so far away that I can't still go see the specialist. So I do not need to find a new doctor to pick up where they left off. It'll still be the same doctor. So, I mean, I was traveling to see this guy anyway, so it will be nice that I won't have to worry about finding a replacement. Oh, you absolutely, Kim. The flashing lights, pain, have to wear really dark sunglasses all day in a dark. Right? That is one thing, and hi Terry, welcome. That is one thing that I never experienced with mine. I never experienced like the auras or the light flashing. I am lucky in the sense that that was not there. But yeah, it's weird to be excited for a surgery, but if it's gonna change the way that I'm living right now with them, like, yes, please. Go to town, knock me out, wake me up when it's over, and we'll go from there. Description is that sharp pain you get when you hit your head. That's what it feels like with every heart. Yes, yes, Patty, absolutely. Like, it's just, yeah, gotta love it. But hopefully I will come back after it's all done and have. And the cool thing is too, is my mom, and my mother-in-law offered too. My mom wants to come and stay with us whenever the surgery happens. So, we won't have to worry about finding childcare for the kids or anything. Or, you know, Steve having to take off a ton of time. Right, Kim? I know, I asked him, I asked him when I first saw my neurologist before we realized what was causing it. I asked him, I'm like, you know, what is the goal here? Like, how many, like, how many headaches does the average person get? Like, what is normal? And he's like, oh, you know, 3 or 4 a month. And I'm like, 3 or 4 a month? Who only gets 3 or 4 a month? People live like that? Because I was like, I'm at the point where, you know, they're nearly daily for varying degrees, which is kind of like also hard because I stopped, I stopped eating gluten because I thought that maybe that was a trigger. Now, gluten hasn't been in my diet for 2 years, but now that I'm like, well, holy heck, it's this thing I've got in my head that's causing that. I could have been eating gluten this whole time. Okay, then. So I decided that after we are settled and after the surgery, you know, once I can take time, you know, maybe during the summertime or maybe during spring break or something. I want to try and start putting gluten back into my diet. It's a slow process though, because once gluten is truly out of your system, and it is, I don't eat absolutely anything with gluten right now, but once it's truly out of your system, it's harder on your system as you let it back in. So I jokingly say, I just need to eat like, right, Tin Man, I want them. I need to eat like 1 goldfish cracker a day. Just work myself up to it. Hi, Kelly, how are you? Get 1 every 6 months, if that. See, that would be glorious. I would be okay with it. Oh my gosh, how terrible do I sound? Have I just gotten worse as stream has gone on? I don't even know. Like I said, next stream, my voice should be back to normal. Again, if like I just hadn't taught the kids to share, you know, teach them to be more selfish, keep them germs to themselves. Good. Dogs like walkies. Oh my gosh, that is like, it's, you never want to hear that you have any kind of mass or tumor or anything by any means. But if removing that mass is the answer to so much of the pain that you're experiencing, yes, please take it out, take it away, be gone. No more. Okay, I want to do just a little bit of green, just a little bit. I wouldn't say, no, I wouldn't say that it cuts out a lot of carbs because I eat a lot of like bread substitutes. I don't know. Steve, is rice a carb? I don't know. I don't know enough about carbs. Yeah, rice is delicious. I don't know enough about carbs to know if I'm necessarily cutting them out, right? Take it out, exactly. Yeah, because as I say, I still do like a lot of gluten-free cereal. I made
French dip sandwiches for dinner tonight, and the rest of the family had regular hoagie rolls with theirs. And I had a gluten-free ciabatta bread by Char. So there's just a lot of good substitutes that are out there. So it's not like I cut out bread, it's just the actual gluten protein. Yeah, I remember you saying that. Corn is a carb. Okay, then yeah, no, I probably don't cut out carbs. Because if you tell someone that you're gluten-free, I think they automatically assume that like your weight is better. Like, no, between, with everything that's going on health-wise, I have, you would think, oh, no gluten for 2 years. Like, no, I've actually, in the last year, I have put on weight, but that's due to other health factors and medicines I had to be on for that. But yeah, nothing about gluten has been part of a losing weight kind of diet by any means. But who knows? You know, in 5 years, I could be feeling quite a bit better. Thyroid stuff, level out, all of it. Just know, if you are struggling with your health, you are in good company. Oh, I forgot to put, that one was, sorry, I forgot to put the thing up. That last one was the Ruby Earth. Is chocolate a gluten? Gosh, I hope not. Otherwise, I'm screwed. Because you want to know what candy is gluten-free? Reese's. And I am all about that Reese's life, absolutely. Reese's is delicious. Let's see, we'll do chocolate. I love me a Reese's. Especially a Reese's that is in the freezer. Okay, so what is your favorite candy? And do you have a specific way that you eat said candy? For example, I love Reese's. I do not love Reese's room temperature. I love Reese's frozen. I actually dislike eating it any other way. I'll eat it in a blizzard too. PCOS, still this past year, I never heard. I know the name, but I don't know exactly what it's about. If you could sum it up into one sentence, what would you say PCOS is? I'm not gluten-free or intolerant, but I try to minimize it. Too much chocolate definitely triggers my migraines. Yeah. Refined sugars is, I say refined sugars is a trigger for mine, but I'm just like second guessing myself all the time. Like maybe it's all in my head. Maybe it wasn't. I guess we'll find out after they remove it, and then we'll know, what's going on with it. Hi, Reese's. Oh, see, I don't like the holiday shaped ones. Like for any of the holidays, I like the standard one. Reese's peanut butter cups, and I'll eat all the chocolate off. And then, oh, okay, yeah, I've seen that. Okay, yeah, I've heard of that. Big Turk candy bar, and I like the minis that they came out with just before I moved. Big Turk candy bar. What's in that? Almost said Ev. Renee, what's in the Big Turk candy bar? Yes, that's amazing. Insulin resistant. Okay. Favorite candy is Lifesavers mints. Really? Interesting. As far as mint is concerned, sorry, I realized I stopped coloring. It's a good conversation when you just completely lose track of what you're doing. As far as mints are concerned, my favorite kind of chocolate mint is those Andes mints. I love them. Steve's favorite chocolate mint are the Girl Scout cookies. Steve, am I correct? The Thin Mints? He's got music and earbuds in. He can't hear me. Hey, Steve. What? Your favorite minty chocolate dessert is Thin Mints, right? Or peppermint patty?
I don't consider Thin Mints a dessert. I consider just...
I suppose. Hey, you two, knock that off. Paul's picking on him. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. All right, peppermint patty for Steve. I know, right? You'd think with Thin Mints being a crispier cookie, they could come out with a gluten-free version. That's the other thing, is we are going to be in transition during cookie season. I need to do my research and find a Girl Scout troop nearby so that little Emily can sell Girl Scout cookies again this year. I don't know. We're gonna be in a weird transition. We'll definitely buy some this year. Mint Cadbury's. Oh, I've never done mint Cadbury's. I cycle through Reese's, M&M peanut butter cups, and Twizzlers. Really? The Twizzlers? I don't know. I mean, I've eaten them and I've had them, but they've never been high on my list. Let's see. Where is wheat? There it is. Let's see. No, it isn't the same. It's really not. I mean, it's not like I can eat them anyway. But little Emily, she really enjoys selling them. So technically, I did sign her up and I got the like permission slip and everything done. But I'll need to find a new troop wherever we go for it. Buy Thin Mints forever. It'll just be about, I suppose she could still technically sell with her troop and we could just do online sales. I don't know. It's going to be a weird transition time. All right, so chocolate. Oh, sorry. Let's switch that out. We're talking about chocolate and I don't even remember to switch it. That's the other thing, man. My favorite Girl Scout cookie is peanut butter patties. Oh, they're so good. I know, right? Yeah, so I'll need to, I'll get on that. I'll start doing some research for the troops in that area that we will be and get her set up with that. But we've been so established with the troop that we're in. I bet you if she wanted to do just online sales, she could. Enough just so that she doesn't miss getting her badge for the 2024 cookie season. Oh yeah, Kelly, at the beginning of the stream, it isn't official yet, but it's essentially, we'll be moving in the next couple of months here. So there may be some time on the channel where things are kind of in transition, but if I need to take time off for the move, I will let you all know. It'll be good though. It'll be exciting. Ooh, nice, Deborah. Dark chocolate covered orange. Oh, B. Sorry, I shouldn't have that. That's Steve's favorite Christmas treat. We always get him at Christmas time. Yeah. Well, and there's Girl Scout troops everywhere, so I'm sure we'll be able to find one. And like I said, we'll be in transition enough that she could probably do the online with her current troop. Okay, let's see. For this last little tufty bit, I kind of want to do something darker. Let's do Venetian red. Yes. We'll still be in Texas. I haven't said exactly where. I probably won't. But we'll still be in Texas. Far enough away that we will need new schools and new friends. But yeah, it's not like we're going from, America to Europe or anything. Enough that it will be a transition for the kiddos. Aw, thanks. Chocolate covered fruit of any, yeah, Texas is big. That is true. I can't remember if I mentioned this in last stream. I saw a funny video the other day, and it was this girl doing a bit where she said, oh, I live in such and such a town, and they're like, oh, is that pretty close to London? And it was like 2 hours from London. And they're like, no, it's not close to London. And a guy hopped in, and he's like, all right, I am a Brit defending the Americans. And he's like, what you have to understand is that, what was it? It was like, so they said it was 2 hours from London to wherever this place is. He's like, you have to understand, 2 hours is not far to Americans. 2 hours is a commute. Like, he's like, you have to understand that in 11 hours, you can go from one end of Texas to the other end and still not be out of Texas. Like, well, yeah, that's about right. Will you be keeping it weird? Wait, what do you mean keeping it weird? I mean, I know Portland, but that's in Oregon. I mean, I'm weird. That'll never change. Oh, I don't know. Right? I'm gonna go on a car ride. Yes, it would be an exhausting commute, but still. In the sense that I am weird, yes, I will be, but in a sense of location, probably not. Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. Yeah, no, it's still Texas, but oh, sorry, that was Ruby Earth. I'm just kind of like transitioning here. Okay, let's do these down here, and let's start with chocolate. Yeah, 2 hours is done. Well, when we when Mom and I went to Scotland, we went to Doune Castle, and we were staying in Aberdeen, which is about 3 hours from Doune. And we're telling people we're gonna go there. They're like, in one day? We're like, no, it's good. An hour each way, yeah. Oh, really? A kid in England said he rarely saw his father because he lived 45 minutes away, right? Oh my gosh. Yeah, a 2-hour commute every day would probably be pretty brutal. I don't think I'd be a fan of that one either. But, you know, it's an adventure. It'll be change. It'll be good, though. Plus, we can really think about, you know, the school districts that we want to send the kids to and everything. We can choose our house based on, you know, where we want to send them, so. You know, surprisingly, I've never been to either of them. I have a friend who lives in Corpus Christi, and the picture she posts, it's just beautiful out there. But yeah, I haven't been to either of them. I've been to Houston, and I've been to Austin, but not San Antonio or Corpus Christi. I think when I think Corpus Christi too, like, because I have a friend that lives down there, whenever the hurricanes roar through, I don't think I'd want to live in Corpus Christi just because flood risks and everything. That would be too stressful for me. To visit Corpus Christi would be nice, just, you know, not in the spring or the fall. It has a history. Let's do a little bit of ruby red here too. My throat is probably gonna hate me tomorrow. Where did ruby red go? Oh, it's right there. I was looking right at it. There we go. Ruby earth, that's what it is. All right, for a good bakery. Yeah, Galveston too. And honestly, when people down here think, oh, I want to go to the coast or go to the beach, they don't really think of Galveston. They think of Corpus Christi because there was that oil spill there however long ago it was, and I guess just since then the ocean has just not been the same. I lived in Corpus Christi and Port Aransas as a kid, but it was on a sailboat in Port Aransas. Every time I hear Port Aransas, I don't know if there's any King of the Hill fans here, I always think of that episode where you know, Hank and then they go on vacation and they go to Port Aransas. Oh, that's right, he goes on vacation with his mother and his mother's friends, and they're like, Port Aransas, but they go during spring break, and so they get all the crazy spring breakers down there in Port Aransas, and he's just mortified by all the debauchery. Oh, King of the Hill. Yeah, I should start watching King of the Hill again. Where does that stream? Do you know? Oh yeah, probably Hulu. Love Galveston. I go there after seeing my specialist in the Woodlands. Oh, the Woodlands is so pretty too. We go to the Woodlands if we want to go to Build-A-Bear and Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, the Woodlands is nice. Right before COVID hit, Lindsay Sterling was gonna be going to the Woodlands for her concert, and actually we're gonna keep using this. And I was debating about getting her tickets, and I was just like, it's so close and everything. And then of course COVID hit and the whole tour had to be canceled. But if that had been there, because it was right around my birthday, I think, or something. Yeah, that would have made sense because COVID went down in March of 2020. But yeah, I was gonna go there for a concert. Bakery in Vermont, yeah. Yeah, the Woodlands is really pretty. I like it a lot. I mean, this one's just slightly different than those. Okay. Let's get a little bit of the Ruby Earth. Visited family before COVID-19. Yeah. The funny thing is like, I think of COVID as more a 2020 thing. And I know that it started in 2019, but it's like, I don't really think of it as being in 19 anymore. I don't know. Like, it seems long ago, but also not long ago. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Oh, now I'm sad. You know, like, I can't watch Selena anymore because it's just like watching Romeo and Juliet or the Titanic. I know that, now obviously Selena is based off real life, but I know that the movie is a tragedy, but every time I watch it, I want it to change. I'm like, maybe if I watch it this time, it'll be different, you know? Oh, sounds good, Kim. Oh, thank you. Have a great weekend. Right? It's just like, well, maybe the boat won't sink this time. Or maybe they'll get the timing better in Romeo and Juliet, you know? Like, maybe it won't be sad. And then you watch it and you're like, no, it's still the same. Like, why do I punish myself like this? Gotta watch something different. It's like Bambi. Maybe the mother will live this time. Doesn't work. Yeah, maybe they'll both get on the dang door. There was room, Rose. You could have moved over. You had a life vest. Why'd you have to let him sink? Oh, God. Oh. All right, get on the dang door. There was room. Light Sienna. Hey, we've almost made it to 10 o'clock. Oh, my gosh. Hey, Steve. Steve. Oh, no. Oh no. Shit. Okay. Hey, Steve. Hey, Steve. 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 He's got earbuds in. Steve. 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 Do you want to commentate words on the stream tonight? How many times did I say Steve, guys? I'll never let go. Proceeds to let go, right? Yeah, I think I might need to, Angela. I'm just gonna use it just for these, and then I'll leave it alone, and I'll glue it after stream. So sad. Such a sad little tip of the pencil. All right, we're gonna put you over here, Light Sienna. Tenant leader. His back is to me. His back is to me. Okay, let's see. The flowers and these little flowers. Let's do, what is this one? Terracotta. Let's do terracotta. Oh, bloop. 2 O's. 2 O's. Terracotta, where did you go? Oh, go figure. It's right down here. There we go. Bloop. As the lead dejectedly falls to the desk, a sad bloop can be heard emanating from the barrel of the pencil. It is a sad bloop. So for today, we're gonna wrap up the flowers, and then what we'll do next time, because I want to take my time with the water. I want to try and get a reflection in there and everything, but we had to do the duck first. So we're gonna finish up the duck, and then we can do this part of the body of the duck next time, and then the reflection of the water. And that'll be Wednesday morning. We're not done yet though. We're gonna finish up these flowers. And the flowers over here. And then we're gonna do some words on stem. Okay. Then we're gonna do sepia. Tangent from Romeo and Juliet. Saw a video clip of 4 different Hamlets. David Tennant was amazing. I think Benedict Cumberbatch is amazing, but David Blue. Yeah. Yeah, but I also have a little thing for David Tennant, so you know. Alright, just a little bit of sepia here. Hard to compete. Oh my gosh, who is looking forward to the new Doctor Who episode at the end of this month? It cannot come fast enough. The Dr. Donna, are you kidding me? I cannot wait. We're using Mars Violet for this one. Yeah, not wait. It's gonna be amazing. Amazing. I'm really loving this kind of muted palette. Right, Patty? Oh my gosh, it's gonna be so cool. Insert fangirl scream here. But I'm not gonna do that because my throat will hate me. Right, I know, right? I need my Davy tenant fixed. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be awesome. Plus, I loved the Dr. Donna combo. Like, they were just brilliant together. All right, just blend in that a little bit. Hi, sis. What are you doing? She's looking at us like, you guys know it's bedtime, right? It's 10 o'clock, Mom. Let's see. Warm Earth. I know, part of me wants to... No, we'll save the body of the duck because that'll be a little bit longer still. And then let's see. Let's do green, crack green. Yeah, since there's only 24 pencils, it's easy for me to sort out the names for this. For the flowers, let's actually do a little bit of yellow ochre. Where is it? Where are you? Ink blue, Mars orange, Chinese white. Ah, there it is, hiding under the sepia. There we go. Right, we need a little David Tennant fix every now and then. There we go. Okay, then let's do... Hi, she's looking at me like she's getting ready to jump up, but I swear her claws are gonna annihilate my leg if she does that. Let's see, Venetian red. There it is. Wait, who's Jeremy? Thanks, Angela. Yeah, me too. Thanks, Renee. The funny thing is the kids love watching Bluey. And there's an episode where there's a garden gnome named Jeremy, and it gets knocked over and broken. And one of the kids go, "Jeremy, no!" And which is not a good impression of it, because hello, my voice. But anytime I hear the word Jeremy, I go, "Jeremy, no!" Okay, let's do a little bit there. Yeah, that's not too shabby. I think I'm pretty pleased with those leaves. And this is why, like, you can spend ages on an image like this. So here's what we still need to do. Oh, Jeremy Renner. Okay. That's snap. I didn't hear a snap. What are you talking about? So next time what we're gonna do, because this body of the duck is not done yet, I want to make the colors a little bit stronger, and we're gonna add our shadows. So when we come back on Wednesday, we'll finish the duck, and then we'll work on, I really want a nice, I know, right? I really want to do a nice reflection and, yeah, something to match the vibe of the duck. Will we do the other duck on stream? I don't know. We'll see. But definitely this duck will finish on Wednesday because he's a little mallard. He's so cute. Okay, so... Who would like to do words on stream? Like, my voice cracked again. Who would like to do words on stream? Oh my goodness. All right, let's go ahead and get words on stream up. Gross, Steve. Okay. All right, then let's go ahead and get our code. We're gonna go over to our games. I'm gonna listen back to this thing and just like cringe at how craggly and scraggy my voice sounds. All right, let's also pause the music. Okay. Turn that up a little bit. And I think we're good to go. All right, get your typing fingers ready. All right, if you've never played this before, it scores like Scrabble, and you just put your guesses in chat. What is... Oh, no, wait, that's not right.
was gonna say flutter, but that uses an E. What is the word? Terse. Slur. Wait, why is it not? Oh, it's because it was searching. There we go. There we go. Why is that not going down? Oh, trustful. All right, take over, Steve.
Trustful. All right. Oh, there could be like a bad.
Oh.
Just try it. You try it.
No, we don't need that word to get our goal. So I'm gonna.
Oh, don't we want to be complete though?
Not with that word.
Strut. Trust. All right. What else we got? Pearls.
Oh, that's good.
Pearls. That's
Oh.
good.
Singular. Ow, I shouldn't have said that.
Let's see. There's probably some more T words or maybe some U words.
Sure.
There it is.
Oh no. Words on straight. I'm sorry,
Tutu.
Shannon. I took the singular. I'm sorry.
Oh no. Alright, let's see. What else we got?
So it's gonna start with a T. Tuts.
Look at the one word. We ran out of time.
I'm not putting the word in, Steve.
Oh boy.
Oh, Alex already tested it. Oh, and chat let it. Did chat let it through?
Maybe.
Oh, maybe.
Skip 3 levels. Level 4. Here we go.
Do you feel bonita?
Avisa.
Let's say bonita. Do you feel bonita? It's a
Cinnabon.
Jeez.
Basin. And boys. Bins. Okay. What else we got? Bonsai.
oh Aspie. Nice.
Bison.
Oh, Shannon, there I did it.
Nibs. Snob. Bands. Bins. Well,
Nabs.
probably a lot of B words.
Yeah.
What about snob? No, somebody got snob. Bios. Bias. Good. Boas. Maybe there's an A word at the top. A word.
Maybe.
Ions.
Abos. And N, it could be star anise. Okay, no A words.
Banny? Bonnie? Baney? Banai?
Nib.
Benin?
Snap.
Look, a duck.
Yeah, that's a duck. Good job.
Why are all these colors here?
Oh, because I was putting the names of the colors, so I didn't have to say them.
Oh.
Oh,
Just so
gosh.
you know, Chad, I volunteered to stream today.
You did.
So
did.
I could have colored a duck.
You could have colored a duck, you're right.
But alas, no duck for Steve. What's the last one?
Steve is duckless.
Scion, Sony, Sona. Those are the kind of bad guys in Star Trek
I know, right,
Insurrection.
Shannon? Well, see, I have an extra copy he probably could have used, but
Yep.
I was being selfish.
Obies.
That's what Obi-Wan Kenobi writes on his sandwich in the fridge.
Oh boy. Hey, skip 3 levels after that terrible joke. Alright.
Rude.
Fake letter time. It looks like time could be a good word. Time. Timer. Creme.
Meter.
So the E's are cemetery. Alright, no I. No I. What's meter?
One who meets.
Interesting. What about team? T-E-M? T-E-M? Ooh, the British meter. Metra. Meet team. No I. So what about Mercy? Oh, Patches has got Mercy. Green. What about Cram? Yeem. Meyer.
It's another 6-letter word.
Yeah. Tire. Erect.
Thanks for saying that one out loud.
Meat. Emery. Is that like an emery word?
Yeah.
Erect. Kermit.
What is Kermit?
I don't know.
It's probably like pronounced Sermit.
Sermay.
Sermit.
Who knows? What does Sermay mean, chat? Kermit.
Mirror.
MC. I didn't think that was a word. Like, I know what it is, but I thought
Yeah,
it was
like an
abbreviated
abbreviation,
MC. Yeah,
yeah.
like the letters.
TYME time.
What about
Tray.
Ire? Yeah, Ire. Ah,
There you go. Ooh,
Tray.
Shannon, I'm a little disappointed you didn't get that one.
It's harder when I'm not playing. Ooh, Sime.
All right, who's first?
Aspie's first in both total and level ranking. Sue's
Actually,
close
yeah.
second, and Megan, and everybody's in order.
Shannon, well.
Fake letter.
Oh, I see light.
Again, copyright. It's
Copyright.
copyright. If I sing it just off key enough, it's not.
Light didn't work, so.
Light.
one of
So
those is-
Light. Anthill.
What?
Okay, no
Good
G.
job.
No G.
I would not have gotten that.
What about Lanth?
They're all 4-letter words. except
What
for
about Hill? Yeah, okay, because I got Hill.
one.
Lath. No G, right? So Till, yeah. Hall. And they got a lot of H's.
Yeah.
Hang. No G.
Oh,
Never mind.
whoa.
Ah. Oh, you guys got it. Good job. We did it. We did it. It's more of a collective effort tonight.
Mm-hmm.
I'm helping.
Well, then tell me what the 6-letter word is.
It's Anhill. Or
Oh,
Thali.
no. What is that? Pick it up. Dictionary.com. What is Thali?
Thali. It's maybe like ocean related.
A simple vegetative body, undifferentiated
No.
into true leaves, stems, and root, ranging from aggregation of filaments to a complex plant-like form. That really hurt my head.
Phallus.
It's the plural of phallus. My brain hurts now.
Cool. Look, it's art and education.
Tall, Phil, tall.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so it's gonna be another
a very basic
T-A.
word.
T-A.
Tally.
Yay, Steve.
Woo! 20 of 20. Skip 3 levels. Aspie's in the lead. Dude, let me look.
Well, you gotta read while it's clicking, sir.
Alright. Fake and hidden letter. Pour. Alright. P-O-U-R. Port. P-O-U-R-T. Those are clear. Court. So fake F. Fake F, folks. Tour, court. The P is in there too somewhere. So
yeah, I know. I'm trying to think.
P court.
P-court.
I don't know. Like what goes with P in this picture? Corrupt. Alright.
Oh, I was not in.
Alright, yeah, I'm doing real good. Another R. Double the classic double R. Chat, do you know the only word in the English language with 3 double letters in a row?
What?
I just asked chat.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe chat knows. The only English word with 3 double letters in a row. Corrupt. That's a...
That's a good
I would
one.
not have
I was
gotten that.
Yeah, I was not putting the C at the
I was
beginning
thinking
of the
another
word.
vowel.
Oh, yeah. I will say I've never seen a game where there were multiple of the same letter, and one of those were a fake letter.
Right. Because that would be weird. I don't think that
It'd be tricksy.
logically, I don't think that
Tor.
Tor.
T-O. It's all these obscure words that are always in it, but I never remember to use
13 and
them.
13, skip 3 levels. Paul, don't do that. Sue, Megan's
Megan
in the
and
lead.
Sue.
Megan and Sue. Megan and Sue.
Oh, stop that.
Ow.
Hinder? But it has one of
Nope.
them has to be a fake, so.
Hinge. Try hinge. There's 4 6-letter words. So, dinner.
Maybe.
Uh,
I feel like it's
Hidden?
gotta use either the Shannon did, or somebody did hidden already. Yeah, Shannon did hidden.
okay. Try maybe rind, like the rind of a watermelon. I'm gonna find out some of the real letters. Hide, ride.
You can't do any 4-letter words.
Oh shoot. Hider.
Hider.
We're doing good.
Uh-huh.
Why is this so hard?
Inner.
Diner. Okay.
Diner.
So we gotta clear
The H is fake.
Diner. All right, get those typing fingers ready. Try Tinder.
But not the dating site. Oh, driver. Yeah, that could have been good.
Chat, why does this sound so hard?
It's the H is fake.
Okay, H is fake. So
Yeah,
get
we're just
ready.
gonna have to try and get this one right at the
B.
end.
It's a B. It's a B.
Okay.
Binder.
Oh, binder.
Red bin.
Rebind.
Rebind.
Rebind. Someone do rebind. Rebind.
Bride. Binder.
Rebind.
Gosh. Go.
Rebind.
And
Oh.
inbred. Hey.
Yes,
woo.
F.
Inbred. Wow.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
coming in
See, you
clutch.
got that right at the end.
Woo.
You guys are making me
That
get
was
all
tough.
excited.
All right, Megan and Aspie and Sue. 1, 2, 3.
Holy heck.
Fake letter, hidden letter. Parfait. I don't know. Pacific.
Oh yeah, Pacific.
Picnic. Ooh.
Pacifier. Pacific. Oh, it's because I used second C. So the
All right,
what's
5-letter
fake?
words.
What's fake then?
Pass.
It's a hidden E.
Hidden E. The N is
N,
fake.
fake
Fake
N.
N. Pacifier. Facer. Pacer. A fire. Ooh. A fire. A fire. That's an Arrested Development joke.
Mhm.
By the way, the word is bookkeeper.
What?
The word with 3 double letters in a row.
Oh. I was
B
like,
double
wait,
O
what?
double K double E.
Price.
Caper, good. Price. Recap.
What did we say was the fake letter?
N. N is the fake letter.
Did we do Prince?
That has an N in it.
Oh my god. Give me another one. See if my brain's
I don't know.
breaking. Caper, did we do caper? Okay. There we go, Facer.
Facer.
Yay, Megan.
Farce.
Yeah, we did Price. I keep coming back to Price, and I'm like, wait, you did that. Oh, crepe.
Crappy.
No, crappy. Crepe? Because crepe is CREPE, but
Crappe.
it is
Skip
fake
to
Dondo.
the
I do the same thing, Shannon. I'll literally say it, and then I'll try a new word with it. Like,
Ask me, Megan. I didn't see the third one.
no, I'm right there with you.
Ask
I
me,
got you.
Megan and Megan. That's confusing. All right. Inbred.
That won't work.
Blender?
Blender. Oh,
Blender.
blender.
Balance? No.
Curly?
Beeline.
Oh,
Ooh, Megan
Megan
did
got leaner.
Cleaner. So there's a fake bee. Fake bee. What
Okay.
about cleaner?
Yeah, cleaner. No.
No, not cleaner.
Leaner.
Learn.
What about re-lean? Oh, learn. There you go. Oh, Megan. Here's Megan. Learner.
Learner.
Oh, it's an extra R.
Another R.
Shannon got
Relearn.
relearn. There we go. Ev got reeler.
No. So it's a fake bee.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, there you go.
Oh, earner. Nice.
Nearer.
Oh,
Renal.
renal. Okay. Reran. Oh. I know this voice. I'm over it, man. I'm ready for my voice. I won't poke you.
You sound like Julia Child.
What? Now that's not fair to Julia Child. She sounded nicer than me. You stop that. Julia Child was a gem. I'm gonna poke you, sir. You stop making fun of me and
Can't
Julia
say
Child.
that.
Rainy?
Runny?
Rainy?
Skip
No idea.
3
Alright.
levels. Ask me, Megan.
There we go. We are
Good looking, Megan.
level 23. Nice.
All right.
And
Hidden
empty.
and a fake. Wait, does it say a fake letter?
There should be, yeah.
Sue.
Tempo.
Tempo.
I'm gonna guess a fake J then. Ooh, Aspie. Promote. I was right. Fake G.
Yeah.
Hidden R.
Fake J, not G.
Yeah,
Fake
sorry.
J.
This is why you're in charge.
Ev just put Metro. You put Trope.
Moper.
What was the big word?
Promoter? Promote.
Wow, you guys are flying.
Yeah. Oh man, we could be level 29 tonight.
Alright. I cannot keep up with what we've done. Mopes.
Moper?
Promo. Trope. Order? Is that?
Or
Mooter.
Romeo.
Wow.
Okay, so this gonna
T-words.
T-words.
T-words. Trawl.
Rome?
And then another T-E or T-R word. Okay. Alright, cool.
All right.
Good job.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna get us up to level 26,
26.
guys.
Get 30 levels. Aspie,
Oh
Megan,
my
and Sue took 3rd place after that round.
We're getting close.
Alright, cool. Tyrannosaur. Tyrannus.
Tyrannosaur. I can't spell. Something sore. I'm gonna learn something.
Orangutan?
No.
Tyrannosaur?
Tyranny? Tyrannosaurus. Okay, Patty spelled it right. That's not it, but she spelled it right. Okay, what about... Oh my gosh. Maybe tyrant. Tyrannus?
I don't know if it's one N or not.
Yeah. It's like a lag on the browser here. They changed the...
What about Rusty?
How about just Tauros? Wait, that's a Pokemon, isn't it?
Go, Tauros! I choose you! Chat.
What about
Chat, there's a lot of words.
Stunt. Ooh, torrent could have been good.
Oh boy.
Okay, what about
It's
story?
going so far, or so fast. Astronaut.
Astronaut? Not astronaut. Not just astro. Oh, Deborah. Rotary. Maybe it's the S. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was too fake. That's what it was.
Boo.
Cry. No, what is it?
Country.
What?
No,
No.
you. Oof.
I don't know.
Oof. Oh.
Oh.
boy.
That was contrary. Oh, Chelsea, good job. That was rough, you guys. That was rough, man. Brutal game. All right, here, let's pull up this again real quick. All right, there we go. We're gonna turn this back on. Anyway, thank you guys for, that was good till it wasn't, right? Thank you guys for hanging out. I know this was a little bit different in the sense that, well, I sound like I've been put through the ringer, but hopefully my voice should be back to normal by the time we do the next stream. We'll finish up the duck and we'll do the water and then we'll see where we go from there. So in the meantime, thank you everyone. The super chat, the re-ups on the colors package. Thank you so much. Those of you that are members, don't forget to get your free download for this month. Yeah, I'm gonna rest up. Stop smoking. I know it. I know me and my 5 packs a day. No, oof. No, I'm good. Yeah, everyone have a wonderful, beautiful weekend, and I will see y'all on the flip side. Is that a thing? Flippity floppity. Anyway, see you guys Wednesday. Have a wonderful weekend. Keep being amazing, and I will chat with you all later. Bye.